Hello, welcome to Lord Havoc's Marvel Champions Custom Stream Extravaganza. I'm back with part 3 of the War of the Realms campaign. I managed to contact Jammy Dude on the Discord, the community Discord. It was very exciting. He's very pleased that I'm going through the campaign, which is cool. And he answered my questions. I asked, do I lose the use of Agent Solomon and Thor allies after their respective scenarios? My assumption is that because Agent Solomon has a casting cost and Thor doesn't, I can keep her in my deck, but I lose Thor. Is that right? And he said, Thor you definitely don't carry over, which makes perfect sense. And Solomon I don't think you do, but go for it if you want. But she would therefore start in your deck, which makes perfect sense, right? That's the interpretation I had as well. So she has a casting cost, so she basically gets added to your deck as an extra card if you want her. I mean, it means your deck is larger, right? But she's pretty handy. And then my second question was the Malekith scenario says to put Iron Odin's son ally into play, but there is no Iron Odin's son in the bag. But there is an Iron Allfather. Is that the intended card? And he says, oops, yep, that is the correct one. So, obviously there was a design change at some point, and I mean, he made this years ago, so yeah, there's a design change, and we've gone from there. So, yeah, ready to rock with part 3. Now, check this out. This is freaky cool. I love this. So, you got Malekith doing his usual Malekith things. I mean, he's a bit of a weirdo. But you start with this. So he's actually conquered. He's already conquered the 9 rounds, and he's only got Earth to go. And he thinks he's already won. So he divvies up the planet and gives it to his lieutenants, the people that helped him and stuff. So you've got, say, Enchantress, for example. He gets South America. They're now called the Dusk Clans. Laufey gets North America. The Queen of Cinders gets looks like Russia, like the top half of Russia and that sort of stuff. Malekith himself gets Europe, which makes perfect sense. Dario gets what I think is Northern Africa / Egypt type stuff. I can't remember in the story. And Queen of Heaven gets Africa, which is kind of interesting. And then I think I need to have a chat with the writer of War of the Realms. Was it Jason Aaron? I gotta look that up, because why is Australia now the land of the trolls? What's that about? Kingdom of the Trolls. Disgraceful. The disrespect given to the greatest nation on earth. It's just not acceptable. I mean, give us a Enchantress at the very least. I mean, that would have been cool. So, yeah. Not happy about that. But anyway, once again, we've got Storm. When there's her Iron Allfather ally. 2/3. But it costs 2 to attack. You don't lose the game if he dies, you just lose him. Exhaust, and if he does die, he goes back into your deck and you can bring him back out again for 4, so that's pretty sweet. Exhaust the Iron Allfather and deal up to 2 damage to him. Remove 1 energy counter from a magic attachment for each damage dealt this way. So you don't have to do 2, you can just do the 1. Remove 1 threat from asking. That's just a little side thing. Obviously removing threat's going to be a big deal here. So yeah. And when they're I mean, tell you, so each one's victory 1. Interrupt. When a character thwarts a side scheme, they may use their attack instead of their thwart. So both of them are going to contribute. Storm's all about the attack. Spidey's all about the thwart. So they'll both be able to do it, which is great. When defeated, choose and discard a magic attachment. When defeated, give each identity a tough status card. When defeated, each player draws a card. When defeated, stun an enemy. When defeated, he'll do damage from each identity. When defeated, each player readies a character they control. When defeated, confuse an enemy. So, I love these. And I've tried to arrange them in like a traditional map type sense. I don't know if you noticed that, dear viewer. If you did, and it pleases you, it pleases me. I tried my best, but there's only. I mean, I'm limited by the format that I've got here on the board. So yeah, Europe is above Egypt, and Egypt is above. I think it's Egypt. I can't remember. Oh, it says it right here. It's been given all of Antarctica. Oh, well, in that case, I've made a horrible mistake. This needs to go here. This needs to go here. And that means this needs to go here. There we go. There we go. It actually says it right there. Alright, so Malekith takes Europe. Throne of Heaven is now in Africa. Uluk's forces have Oceania. Disgrace. Which really should be sort of in the middle here, but that's alright. Dario has Antarctica. I should have read that. Probably would have made more sense. Yeah, Fire Demons now hold Russia and Asia. There you go. It says it right here in the card. I've really got to learn to read the card before I start making assumptions. Laffy and the Frustrates have North America, which makes perfect sense to me. And the Sorceress Enchantress claims the continent of South America. Very cool. Alright. Malekith himself, he's all about the magic. Malekith gets +1 attack for each magic attachment in play. Now, as is tradition, I have not looked through the deck as best I can. Malekith cannot be defeated while there are conquered territory side schemes in play. So the obvious play here is to get rid of these ASAP. Like seriously. And in a sort of a if you're clever about it, you can use their when defeateds to your advantage. So you want to get rid of each one as it suits what the game state is at the time. So let's see if I'm clever enough to do that. Contents have all been set up. Reveal each conquered territory side scheme put into play. Advance to side 1B. When threat will be placed on this scheme, divide it as evenly as possible among conquered territory side schemes instead. So you don't actually add any threat on here. To that. Force response. So there will always, at the very least, some cards in here that say add threat. There has to be, because this doesn't have the +1 thing. So the whole step 1 is to add threat. Right? And you add threat based on what it says here. So step 1 still occurs. You add threat, but it says 0. So I can only assume there's something in here that makes it more than 0. I could be wrong, but anyway. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 invasion counter here. Then there are 3 invasion counters here. Advances 2A. Cool. So you have to get 3 invasion counters. So again, is there a way to stop the invasion counter? I mean, 3. Basically, it just means you only get 3 turns before something happens. So hopefully there's something that says get rid of an invasion counter. None of these do. 3 turns is not a lot. Yeah, that's not a lot. Does he say get rid of invasion counters? No, he gets rid of magic cannons. Alright, we'll deal with that as it comes. So that's all been set up. Now there's some special stuff over here. Malekith gets his own card that just talks about having stage 1 and stage 2 and actually has a strategy tip here. Malekith has already shown his power by conquering the 9 realms on Earth has fallen to his mystic strength. Your focus at the start of the scenario should be in helping to liberate the continents of Earth, otherwise his entrenched forces may be too strong for you to overcome. Well, there you go. I'm glad Jamie Doo's in agreement. It's getting rid of these fast. And I can also only assume that there's cards that come out and say, hey, if New Heaven is in play, Queen of Hearts Heaven gets, +1 attack or some crap. So I can only assume they're in here as allies. I mean, that would make sense, right? Alright, so the Malekith set up things for the campaign. So that's just the normal game. So if you set it up for the campaign, you've got Malekith has conquered 9 of the 10 realms, and Earth is bound to his control. All roads lead to England and a final stand by the heroes. Set up the scenario as normal, then do the following. Each player whose steed survived puts a Valkyrie steed support into play under their control. I did not. Both of my steeds died. If Destroy Roxxon's Factories is not in the campaign log, shuffle 1 copy of Air Support into the encounter deck. I have done so, because that is not. I did not destroy the factories. If the players have lost either of the previous 2 scenarios, shuffle 2 copies. I did not lose either scenario. Search for the encounter deck for the Ebony Sword attachment and remove it from the game. I have done that. Now, again, there is no attachment called Ebony Sword. There's only an attachment called Ebony Blade. And I forgot to ask Jamie about it. So I've just removed Ebony Blade. Now, my assumption is because there's a campaign card called the Venom Blade, which replaces it. So if you weren't playing the campaign, it would be this still in there. But again, there is no such thing as this card called the Ebony Sword. So see how it goes. Shuffle Malekith's Venom Blade, Butcher of Thors, and Power of the Symbiote into the encounter deck. Malekith's Venom Blade is an attachment. Butcher of Thors is a treachery. Power of the Symbiote, I can't remember what that is. I found all those 3 and shuffled them all in. If Heal Their Wounds is in the campaign log, place 1 threat on each conquered territory side scene. I did not do that, so I don't get an extra threat on each scheme, which is good. And if Rush Back to Earth is in the campaign log, each player shuffles in a Frostbite obligation. I did do that, and so each deck now has one of these. So an obligation that pops up. Your hero cannot use basic powers, which is incredibly tough. Take up to 2 damage, discard this card. If you took 2 damage, remove this card from the game instead. So you can take 1 damage and discard it, or you can take up to 2 and then remove it. Yeah. Put the Iron Odin Sun ally into play under the control of the first player. Again, as I mentioned before, there is no Odin Sun. This is the Iron Allfather, but that's right. He's confirmed that for me, so that's all good. Once you've completed the scenario, win or lose, put this card and follow the campaign resolution steps. One final note, I have the aircon on again, so I do apologise for the sound if it's too bad. I checked the last video and it wasn't too bad, but still not as clean as I would like it to be. But I can't turn it off, folks, because in Australia, right now, where I am, it's currently 30 degrees. 32 degrees. Wait, I just got an update. It's currently 33 degrees. Which is, I don't know, like 90 something Fahrenheit, right? And it's bloody hot. And it's only going to get hotter as the time goes on. I'm expecting this to take at least a couple of hours. By then it'll be 40 degrees, and yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't have a camera. So I apologize. Let's do it. Let's do it. Shuffle and get 6 cards. So I'm starting with Aurora side, and I'm starting with Thunderstorm in play, as is tradition. I don't need game time. Oh, I got the obligation straight away. You know what? I'm actually cool with that. Let's just get it out of here. So I can't mulligan that. I have to keep that one. Professor X and Solomon straight away is good. I don't really need the cape or the jet. Now, do I want? If I keep Professor X, that's because I'm gonna stay in Alter Ego mode. And am I going to do that? Maybe. Oh wait. Am I meant to do Peter before I do this? Oh, it doesn't matter. Well, Agent Solomon will do some. Oh, see, I want to do some thwarting. I've really got to get some thwarting happening. Getting rid of these things. I'm going to mulligan these ones. And get another 3. 3 damage, danger room. No, these are actually worse. Should have kept bloody X-Jet. Should have kept it. Yeah, that's a damn shame. Oh well. Alright, well anyway, that's her hand done. Let's do Peter. So again, shuffle and get 6 cards. Oh, I forgot to do the player 1, player 2 thing. I'm doing the hot seat thing and just forgot to do it. So let's end player 2's turn, or player 1's turn, and go to player 2. Oh, wait. What? What's happened here? No, I want to play 2. What happened? How weird. Alright. Player 2. So, what do we got? Webbed up. Brilliant. Miles, also good. Clear the area. Spider Chaser, don't really care about that right now. Alright, so let's get rid of Miss Mulligan, Spider Chaser, and Aunt May. And turn the tide. Because I'm not clearing that threat anytime soon. So, I won't be using that. So 3. Grab another 3. Okay, multitasking, handy. Backflip, always good. And Monica will help me get me out thing. Alright, well this is a better hand. For sure. Okay, alright. Let's go to Storm. What are we going to do? Well, first things first, let's just get rid of this. Alright, let's get rid of this. Take up to 2 damage as an alter, because it's an alter ego action. So take 2 damage, get rid of this crap. Done. So remove it from the game. Alright, it's gone. I don't have to deal with that rubbish. Now, let's flip. Well, I'm not going to be doing much in the way of attacking. It's all about the thwarting at the moment. So let's wreck, flip, use her ability to swap to Hurricane, remove 2 threat from a scheme. Let's remove 2 threat from Oceana, from the Kingdom of the Trolls. Then let's use Danger Room, Flash, and Blast of Wind. To play the Prof. When he comes into play, he readies an X-Men character. And he's going to thwart for 3. Take a consequential, and then Storm's going to thwart off that last one. The Kingdom of the Trolls is gone. Alright, so that goes into the victory display. When defeated, stun an enemy. I could have used attack and stuff, but I had all thwarting characters, so it's better to just do it like that. So to stun an enemy, well, it's obviously going to be this guy. Okay, player 2. I was going to webbed up, but I'm actually now not going to. I'm going to Miles. So the resource that Peter generates plus 2 more. Actually, no. If I do Miles, he can thwart for 3. But with these guys, I can get rid of 4, 6. Okay. I'm going to use Peter's resource to use multitasking. So it's remove 2 threat from a scheme. If I pay for this card using a mental resource, remove 2 threat from a different scheme. Okay, so let's get rid of... Each player draws a card, maybe? I'm going to move this up. Get rid of this. Yeah, each player draws a card, maybe? I don't need to ready a character. They will ready soon anyway. Yeah, let's do the cards. So 1, 2 from there. Oh, what am I doing? Go back the other way, Dave. 1, 2 from there, and then there's no attachments in play. I don't need to heal any damage. Let's do Confuse, just so he doesn't do any scheming. He's got some scheming stuff. So 2 from there, 2 from there. That's multitasking taken care of. Now, let's flip to Spidey. Oh, bloody hell. It's a hero action. It's a hero action. That has ruined everything. Damn it. How is this here? He's saving a dog and eating a donut. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Alright, okay, well that's my fault. So let's do Monica. We'll say Monica paid for multitasking. Okay, so I just lose that free resource. Because this one, I want to clear the area. Because you can use attack as well as thwart, right? So if I use Peter's attack to bring this down to 2, and then use backflip because he's stunned to use clear the area and remove the other 2, that is now cleared. Each player draws a card. 1. Oh, there's my obligation. Get it done early. Oh, it's an alter ego thing. Damn. But lucky to get it now because I've already used my basic power. So, don't care. I won't be able to do it next turn, but that's right. I'll just flip. Alright. Yeah, I'm glad I got rid of that early. Alright, each player drew a card. That's another scheme gone. So 2 in the first one. I'm happy with that. So, that's all Peter can do. I can't afford anything else. And Storm could do more, but she's not allowed to because she's already had her turn. So I think we're good. I think we've done... Oh, well, Allfather could do something. Yeah, Allfather could actually thwart these 2 more off. Should he thwart 2 more off? I don't know. I mean, it would be handy. I'm mean, why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. I mean, you can use attack though, right? But it costs 2 consequential. I could be doing 3 off. Although if I wait and put Thunderstorm back into play, he'll be doing 4 off. No, I'm doing it. I've committed to the bit. 1, 2. So he gets a consequential. And I can bring him back if I need to. Alright. Oh, well, I'm not allowed to do that. Storm's already had her go. What am I doing? Cheating. That was just cheating. And you just saw it on camera. She's had her go. I can't do any more. Otherwise, I'd be Weather Goddessing and the whole deal. So, yeah. I'm not cheating. Ready. And get 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And then ready and get 3 cards. Give me 3 cards. Okay, I'm happy with that. This will get rid of a side scheme in one go. Alright. Villain turn. Now, let's read this properly. When threat will be placed on this scheme, divide it as evenly as possible among conquered territory side schemes instead. Right. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 invasion counter here. I need to check this. Because step 1 is you put a threat. Villain phase step 1. During step 1 of the villain phase, place the amount of threat indicated in the main scheme's acceleration field, bottom right corner on that scheme. The value is modified by active acceleration token icons. So he has none. It says 0. So I'm doing step 1, which is 0. So there has to be cards that alter that. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, which I've just done, place 1 invasion counter here. Okie dokie. I'm going to use damage tokens. Why not? It's an invasion token. Make it a bit bigger, just to make it scary. Okay. Then, if there are 3 invasion counters here, advance to stage 2A. Okie dokie. Malekith activates against Storm. He would go to attack, but he can't because he's stunned. Blink. He then activates against Spidey, and he will attack. Because of that, Spidey gets a free card. It's not a backflip, but it is a good card still. He gets +1 attack for each magic attachment in play. There is none. Malekith cannot be defeated while there are conquered territory side schemes in play. I can still damage him, I just can't defeat him. Okay, that's fine. It's very Lord of the Rings. There's quite a few cards like that. Some of the villains that are like, you can't actually defeat them, various things, because they're protected. Oh, power of the symbiote right away. I'm going to chuck that in there. Side scheme. Malekith has captured the Venom symbiote and is using dark magic to bend it to his will. The Venom symbiote is overused. I gotta tell you, man. Like, so there's so many stories that involve the Venom symbiote, especially the awful Kid in Black story. Just, I'm so sick of seeing the Venom symbiote everywhere you look. Venom was cool when he first showed up, and then now he's just overdone. Ugh. Although I do like the Venom movie, mainly because Tom Hardy is awesome. When revealed, summon Valakut's Venom Blade and reveal it. Oh, this is not good. So summon means I discard until I get to it, right? That's what summon means. What do I search for? got a sheet somewhere that has all the terms on it. I'm fairly sure that summoned means discard until you get it. Keywords. Summon. Search the deck. Oh no, yes, so you do search. What's the one? Oh, it's seek. Seek is the one where you discard. Summon's the one where you search. Okay, I like that. That's good. That's very cool. Okay, so I search for it. No worries. Search. Again, it's not named. Come on. Please, I'm begging you. Name these things. I mean, it makes sense that it's not named in terms of because of you playing this in real life, but on TTS, named stuff means I can find it nice and quick. It's got to be this one, right? No. Where is it? Oh, here it is. It's got to be it. There it is. There it is. Awesome Arthur Adams artwork. Look at that. What a beast. God, he's good. I wasn't a big fan of Arthur Adams' artwork when I was younger, but as I've matured, my tastes have changed, and it's just so dynamic. You can't fault it. Venom Blade. I'll just put that in there. That's fine. All right, attached to Malekith. Sorry, just the wrong thing. First response. After Malekith attacks and defeats an ally, remove that ally from the game. Wow. Oh my god. Then discard this card. It's pretty tough. It's pretty tough, I'm not going to lie. It doesn't have a +1 attack though, which is pretty strange. So it is a symbiote weapon. It's not a magic attachment, so it doesn't get his +1. But this does have a acceleration token on it, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 on it. So, and it'll just keep on coming back. Yeah, pretty brutal. I like it. It's good. Very thematic. What have I just done? What was I supposed to do? Where did that come from? Wait a minute. What's going on here? What have I done? How did this come into play? I didn't resolve his attack. Was this the boost card from the attack? Wait. I need to reread this. Invasion encounter. He attacked Storm, but he couldn't because he was stunned. He attacked Peter, which gave me an enhanced spider thing. He got a boost card. This was the boost card. This wasn't meant to come into play at all. What have I done here? I've completely... What have I done? I'm going to put this back in. And put this discarded. How... I don't know. I can't explain it. I'm sorry. I have no excuse. I've had plenty of sleep. I'm not feeling sick. I mean, it is hot, but I've got an aircon blasting in my face. I can't even blame that. That was just... I think I just got so excited from seeing it because I was like, hey, that's cool. I mean, it is cool. I mean, look at that picture. That looks awesome. And then I just started rambling about how much I don't... the symbiotes are so overused. I just lost track of what was going on. Anyway, I'm sorry. I apologize. So that is the boost card. So it's 2 boost. And I just shuffle the blade back in there. I don't know what I just did. I'm sorry. So he's attacking for 2. Because it wasn't he has no magic attachments. He attacks for 2. Oh, I didn't even decide whether I was blocking or nothing. I've completely stuffed this up. I was meant to defend. I'm defending, so I don't take anything. I'm so sorry. In counter cards, Boink. Storms is first. Alright, here we go. Here we go. An actual size game in play. Armies of Svartalfheim. Anyway, where the Dark Elves come from. The Dark Elves work to escalate their kin's plans. When defeated, give the villain one face-down boost card. Cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's actually even worse. Should have kept the other one. Acceleration token, 6 on there. So that's her one done. My one is From the Shadows. Oh, wait. I couldn't have defended before. The hero cannot use basic powers. So I didn't defend. I took 2 damage. From the Shadows. When revealed, each Dark Elf minion engaged with you activates. If no Dark Elf minion is engaged with you, give the villain one face-down boost card. Okay. Done. Alright, so it's now player 2's turn. Oh, so embarrassed about before. That was crazy. Alright, so straight off the bat, I can't use any basic abilities. So I might as well just flip and get rid of it. Is there any hero stuff I want to do before I do that? So Swinging Web Kick, Webbed Up. Do I want a Swinging Web Kick or do I want a Webbed Up? Which one do I want? Swinging Web Kick will get rid of one of these things immediately. I don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna Web Kick and get rid of one of these. So I'm doing 8, so I can do 8 to whatever I want. Do I want to get rid of the acceleration token? I think I do. Because that will then put threat on that during this. That means this will then get threat on it, which then I then need to divide amongst all of these things. So I think, even though these give me bonuses, and this actually is a detriment, I need to get rid of it, because it's just too painful. So I'll get rid of that, which means I now get him a face-down boost card. He's got 2 extra face-down boost cards next attack, which will be me. So, I've done that. Now let's flip to Peter. My alter egos take up to 2 damage to remove this card. 1, 2. So that card is removed. I can now use my basic abilities, so I will wreck for 3. And I now get a special resource. I can't believe I can get Miles out, and Miles can thwart or attack. So Professor X is gone. Professor X is gone. Do I want a Miles? I think I do. Because his first activation will be against Peter. And if he's confused... Yeah. Alright. So I'm going to use Peter's resource, Webbed Up, and Endurance to put out Miles, who will thwart for 3. Okay. That's Peter done. Storm's turn is... let's use Storm's ability to swap to Thunderstorm. Oh, when each character has retaliate, so when he hit me before, he should have had 1 point of damage. Cop that. Cop that, Malekith. Alright, so swap to this, which is 2 do damage to an enemy. So there's another 2. Oh, yeah, 2. Because it doesn't say... It says still 2 damage to an enemy. I can't use the 2 damage on this business. But that's right, it's in play now. So that's Storm's ability. She's going to thwart for 1 and get rid of this. So this is now gone. The dust lands. And I confuse an enemy. So Malekith is confused. So that's going to help Peter. And... let me just check something. Confused. Look at... do stun villains still draw boost cards? Yeah, so I don't think so. A stun villain goes to attack but removes the stun effect. The attack doesn't go off, so a boost card is not drawn. Right, okay, cool. Yeah, so that makes perfect sense. So he still initiates, attempts to scheme, can't, and so therefore doesn't get a new boost card, but also doesn't get to use these either. So these get to save to the next one, which will be Storm. So she's going to cop a bit. So Peter's alright, but Storm's going to cop a bit. So, alright, let's see what we can do here. So he's confused for Peter's attack. Let's use Dust and Game Time to put out Agent Solomon, who will thwart for 3. What are we thwarting? He has no magic attachments. Give each identity a tough status card. Ready a character. Heal 2 damage. Yeah, why do I get the feeling she's about to cop some damage? No, you know what? I actually want Forge out instead. Forge comes out. When he comes out, he gives me... so I still spend those 2 cards. He gives me a support that I want. What do I want? The choices are Utopia, X-Jet, or Danger Room. Okay. The X-Jet costs 3, but gives me a resource. Utopia means I can ready when an X-Men comes in play. And Danger Room lets me find training cards. I'm going to go Danger Room, which I think is in here. Okay, let's grab Danger Room. And I can't afford to play Danger Room. But I get to add it to my hand. Right. He's going to thwart or attack. Doesn't really matter either one. For 1. Each player readies. Give each identity a tough status card. We'll do that one. Let's get rid of Antarctica. And then he's just going to be my blocker. Because he's about to annihilate me. Like really slap me down. So let's get rid of that. He'll be my blocker for this one. Let's use Weather Goddess to bring Hurricane back in. Resolve its special ability, which is remove 2 threat. Okay. Which means he gets retaliate. And I think that's it. I can't afford either of them. So back to Spidey. Spidey can't do anything else. Ready. Get 6 cards. I'm actually pretty cool with that. I got Moon Girl and Genius. That's pretty sweet. Genius and Peter's ability is going to bring Moon Girl out. I love it. And then Strength can take care of Black Cat or actually Under Surveillance. Actually, I don't want Under Surveillance on this one. I'll save Under Surveillance for when I get it for the other one. So I might just Black Cat instead. But yeah, that's a great hand. It's probably the best hand he's had. Storm. Excuse me, sorry. We'll ready and then get 3 cards. Okay. There's her crown. Yes. Yes. Colossus and Sunfire, both good. Oh, yes. A double resource would have been handy, but in fact this hand's too good. I don't know, I have to get rid of some to cast some, and I don't really want that, or play some. So anyway, enough of that. Alright, so let's go. The step 1 is I put 0 threat, but I do get an invasion counter. I now have he now initiates against Spidey. He's an alter ego, so he tries to scheme, but he can't because he's confused. So nothing from happens. He now initiates against Storm. He is attacking. He gets all of them plus that. He gets 3 boost cards. Forge will be defending. Forge steps up to the plate. Like they did date for a while, yeah? Forge and Storm. I'm pretty sure they dated for a while. Boost card number 1 is attached to the villain. What do we got here? Let's move these out of the way. Malekith, you're a strange dude. Attached to the villain uses 2 energy counters. Okay. Is it magic? It is magic, so he gets +1. Oh, what am I doing? I'm doing it again. What is going on here? I swear to you, I'm not on drugs or something. Like this is, I can't understand why I keep doing this. So sorry. It's a boost card. He just gets a boost. That's all he gets. Boost number 2 is a boost. Boost number 3 is a boost and an effect. Reveal this card. Alright, this one he actually does get. Alright. Alright. This one's not me stuffing up. He gets a weapon. Attached to Malekith. After he defeats an ally, remove that ally from the game, then discard this card. Okay, sweet. So he gets 1, 2, 3, and then he gets this attached to him. It's not a magic card, so he doesn't get the other +1. So he's hitting for 3. So either way, Forge is dead. And because Forge died, he is removed from the game. And then this gets discarded. Powerful. Forge gone. Like I didn't defend with him. That would have been pretty bad. Alright. Boom. Encounter cards. Yoinks and yoinks. Spidey's first, or Peter's first. It is Dark Elf Bomber. That's cool. Dark Elf Bomber can only be damaged by basic attacks. Okay. At the end of the player phase, the engaged player discards an upgrade or support they control. If a card was discarded this way, give the villain 1 face down boost card and discard Dark Elf Bomber. That's cool. I like that. Alright, Storms. Magic, here we go. Shape shifting. Attached to the villain. Uses 2 energy counters. Alright, this time I'm doing it properly. It was revealed. He gets a magic thing. He gets 2 energy counters. When Malekith schemes, discard the top 3 cards of the encounter deck and remove 1 energy counter from here. Malekith gets +1 scheme for each minion discarded this way. Okay. Not sure I quite understand the theme of that, but that's right. He gets extra scheming. That's all you really need to know. And that's that one done. Player token goes across. It's now Storm's turn. Storm, what are you going to do? There's a lot of choices here. A lot of choices. I'm actually going to get... I can't believe it. I'm discarding Agent Solomon and Colossus to give her her crown because it's just too awesome. Now I have a dilemma here. I could technically put Sunfire into play, but I've got to use the Danger Room to do it because the crown would give me a resource and the Danger Room gives me a resource. I don't want to do that because I then lose the ability to find his training card, and Sunfire was pretty damn powerful last game. We ended up doing quite a lot of stuff. Forge doesn't trigger Retaliate, right? Because he dies. Yeah, he didn't trigger Retaliate. So I'm going to use Storm's ability to put Thunderstorm in play. Now, special, deal 2 damage to enemy. Now, this guy says can only be damaged by basic attacks. So I can't use it on him, so I have to use it on him. Okay. Although I could then attack him for... So Peter's not busy doing stuff. But that's right. Peter can take care of himself. Yeah. I really don't want to... Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this. This is terrible that I'm going to do this. But Sunfire and the Crown are going to give me Danger Room. And my reason is this. I'm just too worried that I'll be too tempted later on to get rid of it. Because it's just too good. Although he can immediately swing in for 3. Was that a mistake? I think that was a mistake. That was a mistake. I'm reversing my decision. I'm saying I'm putting Sunfire in and I'm spending the Danger Room. I've done it. I'm sticking to it. That's it. I'm done. Sunfire comes into play. He is going to attack for 3. and get rid of this. Each identity now gets a tough status card. So he has to take his damage, consequential damage, and each identity gets a tough status card. There we go, tough and tough. Done. That was the better choice. I'm happy with that choice. Now, Iron Allfather can swing in for 4 here. Should he swing in for 4? Should I be doing something with him? When he schemes. He's not scheming anytime soon, is he? So I'm actually not too worried about that attachment. Should I swing in for 4 against one of these things? Oh, I could choose and discard a magic attachment. Heal 2 damage. Each player readies a character they control. Because between the two of them, Storm's going to swing in for 3 and get rid of Jotunheim. 3 off Jotunheim. Is that the readies one? Yeah. I'm just gonna leave him. No, it's too good. I want to get rid of these things. What are the other options? Heal 2 damage from each identity. I don't need to worry about that. And ready seems like a waste until I can do both of them. Although then I can't do anything anyway. I'm doing it. Doing 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's another one gone. Each player readies a character they control. Wait, let me give him his 2 consequential. A ready Storm. Storm hits it for another 3 off of heal. There you go. That'll do. That's her turn. As usual, Storm, MVP. Alright, Peter. Genius plus Peter's generated resource is going to cast Moon Girl. Moon Girl gives me 3 free cards. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. If she'd come out in round 1, gets +1 thought for each side scheming play. 6, 7. She would have had 8 thought. But as it is, she's still pretty good. I mean, each side scheming play, she's still got 2, so she gets +3. That's pretty good. Alright. Alright, well that's Peter's. That's done. Okay, we just hit this guy. Kill this guy off. So yeah. Because it's not the end of the player phase yet, so he doesn't get to do any of his business. I'm just going to kill him before he gets a chance. So, what else have we got? I don't need under surveillance on this thing. It's going to trigger whether I like it or not. So, let's just try and get rid of these Yeah. You know, I'm going to say I did the 3 off there instead of the 3 off there. Because there is an attachment in play which I can get rid of. I'm not worried about it, but I can get rid of it. Whereas this one, I'm only going to be healing 1 point from Peter. So, I'll do that one. And then let's get Jessica out. So, 1, 2, 3 to get Jessica out, who will immediately thwart for 3. 1, 2, 3. And then it's actually doing something. So, that one's gone. This is gone. Okay, so that's Jessica's actions gone. She's now less powerful, but that's alright. If she had been a round wonder, that would have been the greatest game I've ever played. Thwarting for 8. My god. Who's left? Do I want to kick him in the face for 8? Or just get rid of this last thing? I could probably get rid of this last thing in just one go. He cannot be defeated while there is a conquered territory side scheme in play. Well, she's doing 3 and he's doing 3. Between the two of them, they can get rid of the last conquered territory. So Miles will do 3. Moon Girl, because Thunderstorm is in play. So Moon Girl will do 3 and take 2. Alright, all conquered territories are done. I get to heal 2 damage from each identity. So it's just the one off Peter. They're all gone. He can now be damaged. I'm going to hit him for 3. 1, 2, 3, 8. I'm going to hit him for 8. Which means I lose backflip, but that's alright. I can just block. I can block if I need to. So swinging web kick for 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. I'm happy with that. He never once got to add any threat to here. He never got to scheme. So he never actually ever added any threat. So yeah. I think I've done this game pretty well. If I do say so myself, I'm probably tempting fate by saying that, but I've been able to block his shenanigans at every turn. So other than the embarrassing putting boost cards into play like when they're not meant to, which is shameful, I think I've done alright. But let's not get too cocky, because the game's not over yet. I think that's it. So that's all Peter can do. He's out of cards. So Storm is first. So Storm can't do anything else. So she readies and gets 5 cards. Cool. Peter readies and gets 5 cards. Awesome. Oh, again, imagine if he had been round 1. Or even round 2 even. Round 2 probably would have been better. After Quasar enters play, remove 1 threat from each scheme in play. Oh, jeez. Now he's actually kind of pointless. I don't really care about him now. He'll be used to play someone else. Alright. Again, no threat is added, but we do get an invasion counter, and there is 3 invasion counters. So we advance to 2A. Invasion counters go away. And we go to get rid of 1B, the invasion big card. 2A, the Battle of Stonehenge. The capital of New Svafloim is in the setting for the furious final front against Malekith's armies. What was he thinking? I mean, Galactus couldn't take over Earth. I mean, what does he think? How does he think he can? Madness. We're even able to stop another Earth from incursioning on our Earth. I mean, I don't know why anybody ever attacks Earth. Like, you have to be crazy to even attempt it. Although he is not exactly sane, is he? So I guess it makes sense. When revealed, deal each player X face-down encounter cards, where X is the number of conquered territory side schemes in play. There's none! Yes! So, right on the money. Right on the money. Just get rid of all the territories as quickly as possible. Don't muck around. Yeah, so there is none, so I don't care about that. Alright, which goes up. Starts with 2. When revealed, place 1 energy counter on each magic attachment in play. There's none. Thank you very much. If the stage is completed, the players lose the game. So 10 per player. He's still on A1, so he's still got a bit to go, but it's looking alright. Malekith attacks. He activates against Storm. He gets a boost card. I'm just going to take it. I'm cool with it. I don't have the thing that gives him -3 attack, which is a shame, but that's right. Nothing. So he attacks for 0. Thank you very much. He activates against Peter. Peter gets a free card, which is clear the area. It's not backflip. So will I defend or will Jessica just die? I'll defend because I've got tough. That's what I should have done before with her. Anyway. Oh, I don't need the tough. I don't need to defend. I've got 10 health. I'm really not that concerned. I don't even want Jessica to die because I want these guys to all just swing in with the +1. I'm going to take it. His boost card is a side... No, I don't put it into play. Oh, I almost made that mistake a 3rd time. Is nothing. So he attacks for 0. When defeated, choose a magic attachment and discard it. Oh, okay, cool. Aiding the worthy. That's cool. Yeah, so he hits for 0, which that's fine. I'll take it. Encounter card. Storm gets her first, and Peter gets his. Storm's one is Peter's obligation. You may flip to alter ego form and discard a card to discard this obligation, or exhaust Peter to remove from the game. I'll exhaust Peter. Remove from the game. Peter's one is Assault. I'm now in alter ego mode, so this card game Sedge. The next one is Energy Wave. Magic. Alright, this one looks pretty nasty. Attach the villain. Uses 2 energy counters. No worries. When Malekith attacks, remove 1 energy counter from here. Either discard an ally from your hand or give this attack overkill. Yeah, now that's brutal. That's the one that I would have liked the territory to get rid of. That's pretty harsh. Okay, that's it done. Player token goes across to Peter. He's in alter ego mode and he's exhausted. So, what does that mean in real world terms? Well, he's in alter ego mode, so his free resource is going to pay for a web shooter. Miles is going to hit for 3. 1, 2, 3, and die. Boon Girl is going to hit for 3 and die. Jessica is going to hit for 3 and live. I'm then going to flip to Spidey. Use Spider Tracer. pay for clear the area. And get rid of these two. And then draw me a card. Good old Wiccan. Quasar is going to pay for Warrior of the Great Web. And then I'm just going to keep these two on my hand. That's them done. Storm. Blast of Wind is... No. The Crown is going to pay for attack training. Oh, is going to pay for attack training on Sunfire. Blast of Wind is going to pay for Deft Focus. Sunfire is going to hit for 4. Take a consequential damage. And then Storm's going to hit for 3. He flips to A2. He's now a 2-1. Malekith gets +1 attack for each magic attachment in play. And when revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a magic attachment. Reveal that card, then place 1 energy on encounter on it. Search for a magic attachment. So I get to choose. Okay, so what's in his discard pile? Nope. Okay, Mystic Endurance. To resolve in step 1 of the villain phase, remove 1 energy counter from here. And remove, heal 2 damage, and remove a... Okay, well that's a possibility. What's the other one? Oh, that's the one where he does the scheming. I don't want that one. And then what's in here? Well, it could be 2 of my damage, remove damage, can reduce my damage by 2. Hell no. No, no, no. Nope. Definitely not doing that one. What else has he got? Nope. Mystic Flight. After resolve step 1, place 1 threat on the main scheme. Let's remove. That's a possibility. That would have been pretty nasty at on the first stage. Alright, so this is from the encounter deck. This is from the thing. It does say search encounter deck and discover. Okay. So do I want an energy counter to remove 2 heal 2 damage? So here it'll heal 4 damage in total and remove stunned and stuff. Whereas this one just says place. No, you know what? I'm going to take this one. Yep. And place, reveal that card so he gets the 2 and then an extra 1. Yeah, let's do that one. Cool, and his health goes back up 18, 20, 36. Alright, now I have to shuffle the deck because I looked through it and that would be cheating. Alright, so there's that done. Storm can still do stuff. Let's use Storm's ability to swap Thunderstorm to clear skies and draw a card. Oh. And then use Death Focus, Thor, and Lightning Bolt. To deal 8 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then that's Lightning Bolt. I was wondering why do I have an extra Thunderbolt? That's extra Lightning Bolt. And why didn't I do it while Thunderstorm was in play? It's because I needed to do that in order to get the card to play Lightning Bolt. Yeah, so that's those three. So Storm, yeah, Thorn, yeah. Okay, cool, that's worked. Alright. I think that's it. She's out of cards. Peter's got cards but can't afford to use them. Oh, I could put Wiccan in play. Well, it's too late now. He's already had his turn. How does that work? So each player has their turn, right? Am I allowed to go back and have him do some stuff? Am I allowed to do that? I've been playing that I'm not allowed to do that. That he has his turn, then she has her turn, and then that's it. Am I allowed to steal Gokhan? I don't think I am. Roll champions. 2-player turns. Yeah, it's limited to action. Yeah, okay. I've had my turn. I can't go back and have one. Yeah, alright. Cool. Which is a shame, because I was paying more attention. I could have Mockingbird and Thinner and then done a Wiccan and all that sort of stuff. But, oh, it is what it is. So I reset and get 3 cards. And then Storm resets and gets 5 cards. Excellent. I'm very pleased by that. Alright. And what did he get? Cool. I think we're good. Alright. Threat goes up 2, 1 per player. And then one of these says something. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, remove 1 energy counter from here, place 1 threat on the main scheme. There we go. And this one doesn't say this. This is only when he attacks. Okay. Alright. Oh, this should have gone across. No. That should still be Peter's. Goes across at the end. What am I doing? So he initiates an attack against Peter. He gets a boost card. Against Spidey, sorry. Spidey gets a free card. And then... Can he do anything? No. But Jessica can block for him. Now what does this say? When Malekith attacks, remove 1 energy counter from here. Either discard an ally from your hand or give this attack overkill. 1, 2, 3, possibly up to 4. You know what? Jessica's not defending because I'm not discarding an ally. Oh, do I really need Bobby all that much? Yeah, you know what? I will discard an ally. Jessica will defend. Well, I can just use the tough. Why sacrifice anybody? Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm going to defend with Spidey because he has tough. So 1, 2, 3. Nothing. And then this says, when he attacks, remove an energy counter from here. Either discard an ally or the attack goes overkill. So it gains overkill. Don't care. Use tough. Well, all good. He activates against Storm. He is attacking. Alright, now hers is like, oh, she's also got tough. So what am I worried about? I could give him -3 attack. with flash freeze, or use the whole tough option. He's currently attacking for 3, whatever the boost is. Blizzard is not in play. So I can't resolve its special ability, which was what? Oh, who cares? I guess I'll just defend. I'll defend and do the tough thing like I did before. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then give him a tough card. Okay, so he gets 4, and then we remove 1 from here to do all that business. That is gone. He attacked for 4. I used the tough card. It's gone. Done. Alright. Encounter card for Peter. Encounter card for Aurora. Peter's goes first. It is advance. See, like I didn't pick the scheme one. He schemes for 2. Nothing. Resolve this card when revealed ability. Okay, give me 1 second. So he schemes for 2. Does that say anything about... No, so I don't care. So 1, 2. Was there any way I could have stopped that? Nope. It is what it is. Alright, and now I need to resolve this when revealed abilities. Shuffle each magic attachment in the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Okay. 1. So that one. That one. That one. That one. That's not a magic one. Nope. Nope. And then shuffle them in. Done. Storm's encounter card is the Accursed. What a cool picture. When revealed hero, take 3 damage. Place 1 energy counter on a magic attachment. Can I stop that? Nope. She can't either. Nope. Okay, so take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3, and then put a counter onto here. Okie dokie. End of the round. Storm becomes first player. Alright, Stormy. Let's do this. Sunfire is going to attack for 4. Oh no. What am I doing? I'm going to use Storm's ability to swap out Clear Skies to Thunderstorm. And then do 2 points of damage, which will knock off the tough. Sunfire will then attack for 4. And take a consequential. I'll then use Game Time to ready him and heal a point of damage. And then attack again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And get a point of damage. He's still alive. He's still alive, folks. Oh, I should have boot camped. Damn it! Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Oh well. Anyway, I was gonna Psylocke. The only reason I'm not playing it back, like rewinding and doing it again, is because I was intended to do Psylocke anyway. I didn't even pay attention to boot camp, so I'm just going to stick with that. Let's not cheat. So the crown will do a resource. The 2 strengths will do a resource. Flash freeze will do a resource. So that's 4 for Psylocke. Psylocke comes into play. She enters play with 2 psionic counters. And 2. When Psylocke attacks an enemy, remove 1 psionic counter from her, confuse that enemy, and deal 1 damage to her, which is what she's going to do. So, blink, she does 3 points of damage, because she's doing 1 plus 1 And then she just does an extra point of damage. So she does 2 from the attack. 1, 2, confuses the enemy, and then does another point of damage. And then gets a consequence. So Psylocke doing Psylocke things. That leaves me with boot camp, which is a shame. Now, he's confused, so it will activate against me. I'll stay as hero. No. If I go to alter ego, he'll try to scheme, but he'll be confused. How much is on there? 5. I'm gonna All Father. 1, 2 off there. Gets a consequential. He's still kicking. What's Peter got? I'm not too fussed. I've got under surveillance. Wiccan can take off some stuff. I'm not that concerned, to be honest. Jessica's still around. Yeah. Storm's gonna stay in hero mode. Peter's turn. Alright, what can we do here? What can we do here? Well, right off the bat, let's do... let's do power on all of us and the web shooter to bring out Gwen. Gwen will immediately attack for 3. Thank you. And then Mockingbird and web shooter. Wait, I should have gone down 1. Will pay for under surveillance, which I don't really super need. But actually, no, I don't really need it. He has to get to 20. Even with this bad boy being a pain in the butt, I don't know. I'm not that concerned. Those two are gonna pay for Wiccan instead. Oh, what am I doing? We'll pay for Wiccan. Wiccan will thwart for 1, and then deal 1 point of damage. And then Jessica will thwart for 1. No. Jessica's attacking for 3. So he's down to 10. So Jessica's out of the game. These guys are still in. Got that for later. I think we're good. Back to Storm. She will ready because I can't do anything else. And then get 4 cards. Cool. Happy with that. Peter will ready and get 4 cards. Well, that's pretty much game over. Webbed up is done. Sweating web kick. I mean, that's pretty much it, right? Let's see how we go. Last time I said that, it got pretty nasty. I still won, but it got pretty nasty. So let's see how it goes. We get 2 threat. After resolving step 1, remove an energy counter from here. Place 1 threat. Done. We're up to 5. He activates against Storm. He will attack. So the Confuse does nothing, really, but oh well. He's attacking for 1, 2, and then his boost. What is Storm doing? She has no defense cards, but she does have Psylocke. This guy's going to swing in for 4 again. I'm not getting rid of him. So, yeah. I'll defend with Psylocke. He doesn't have that overkill thing, so let's see how it goes. 1, 2, 2. 2, Psylocke dies. She was a very, very expensive Confuse for no real reason. But anyway, Peter, he activates against Peter. He will attack because I'm in hero mode. I get a free card. It's not backflip, so I need to make a decision. He'll be attacking for 1, 2, plus his boost card. I'll defend. So 1, 2, 3. Nothing happens because I defended. Yep. Nothing happens because I defended. We get our encounter cards. 1 for Storm, 1 for Peter. Storm's one is War Dog. Guard. War Dog gets +1 attack and gains overkill if your identity is exhausted. I like that. And Peter's one is an attachment. Magic. Protective Barrier. Attached to the villain. Uses 2 energy counters. Okay. Okay. When Malekith would be dealt 2 or more damage, remove 1 energy counter from here, reduce the amount of damage dealt by 2. Ah, that's the thing I didn't want before. Oh well, it is what it is. And that is the end of that. First player goes across to Peter. And what are we going to do, Peter? What are we going to do? Malekith would be dealt 2 or more damage. Everyone can reduce the amount of damage by 2. Okay. I don't think that's a problem. I'll be honest with you. Because I'm going to Wiccan and do no damage. So that's Wiccan taken care of. Then I'm going to Web Kick. So Web Shooter plus Counterintelligence plus Enhanced Spider Sense. We'll do Web Kick for 8. He will remove a counter because he's doing 2 or more and reduce the amount. So he's actually doing 6. And then Ghost Spider will swing him for 3. Oh, Peter should have taken a point of damage before because he also gets +1. Yeah. So Peter's actually taken a point of damage because he did 4 points of damage, not 3. Okay. Before when it hit Sarlacc it didn't matter because the overkill wasn't happening, but for that one it does. So, oh gee, what did I just do? Oh yeah, so Gwen swings in for 3. Oh, I was hoping Peter could finish him off, but it doesn't look like he can. No. What a shame. What a shame. Oh well, anyway, so that ends Peter's turn. It looks like Storm's going to finish it, which is just typical. She's the first 2 scenarios were all her. Oh well. What can you do? Sunfire. MVP again. I mean, this is just ridiculous. But he's going to do it again, folks. Boom. Attacking for 4. It gets... Oh, wait. Hers... No. Hers was reduced. So she attacked for 3, reduced by 2. Wait. That then gets rid of that. She would do 2 or more, so it's reduced by 2. Gets rid of that. So he's actually on 3. He loses Protective Barrier, though. Protective Barrier is now gone. Sunfire now swings in for 4. Wins the game. Boom! So she only ended up doing 1 in the end. But that's alright. We got him down to 3. Sunfire, the GOAT. I can't believe I'm saying this about Sunfire. But, hey, you can't knock 4 points of damage. He then, of course, takes Consequential, which is enough to knock him out. But it is what it is. It's yet another victory thanks to Storm. She's ridiculously powerful. having her with Spidey, the greatest character in the game, it's a 1-2 combo punch. It's insane. But victory yet again to Storm and the heroes of Earth. All right, let's do the final. So Malekith goes down. Let's do the read up. Win or lose, flip this card. Let's do it. Campaign resolution. I'm going to take a drink. There's going to be some reading. Alright. If the players won the scenario, they have succeeded in defeating Malekith. There's an exclamation point, so I have to do it as an exclamation. They have succeeded in defeating Malekith. Thanks to the efforts of the heroes, the 10 realms begin to rebuild. The Dark Council scatters. Of course, they don't get arrested. And Thor's bravery is recognized as his father grants him the title King of Asgard. Ugh. So good. So good. If you have any questions, queries, or feedback on this campaign, please visit the Marvel Champions custom Discord and post in JammyDude44. Thanks to all those who played and gave invaluable feedback to these scenarios as they took shape. He's a good dude. Jammy Dude, a good dude. So yeah. Very excited. Very excited to play this campaign. Was very cool. Thematically spot on. Like spot on thematically. There's you can't fault that in any way. I mean, that's basically how the story goes. The invasion begins. They have to go find Thor, and then stop while they're off trying to find Thor. Malekith kicks a lot of butt and looks like he's going to win, and then of course they come back for the big victory at the end. So can't fault that at all. My favorite of the three is definitely the Thor one. Very Lord of the Ringsy. I like that a lot. So the Laufey one. In terms of theme and sort of just play and just fun, just in terms of just general fun. I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed all of them, don't get me wrong. Let me just clarify, I enjoyed all three of them. I enjoyed this campaign a lot. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, the Laufey one was probably my favorite. This one, yeah, I think this one I think might need to be a little harder. I mean, especially playing Justice. If I wasn't playing Justice, I think it would have been harder. When you first see the 7 come out, it's incredibly daunting. But the fact that you can use attack and thwart as well makes it a little easier. I can see why you do, because you go there, you beat them up, you thwart their plans and stuff. Yeah. Maybe I don't know what I can think of to make it. I don't know. I don't want to do that. That's none of my business. I enjoyed it still. War of the Realms, I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun, and these campaigns, the amount of work that have gone into these things, it's just amazing. I mean, the amount of work into Gotham's Reckoning is quite frankly mental. It's unbelievable amount of work has gone into this, and quite a lot into this one as well. I got inspired and was going to do a campaign myself, but I don't know if I can live up to it. So, I mean, the campaigns that I've gone through, there's so much work in them, and I don't want to do like a lesser job. Like, I want them to be good. So yeah, that's War of the Realms. Gotham's Reckoning, can't recommend that enough. If you've got even the slightest interest in the Bat Gotham type stuff, do Gotham's Reckoning. Hunt and Caesar was also a lot of fun. Loved the thematic element to it. Like, you actually felt like you were being hunted. I thought that was really well done. I've also done the Fantastic Four campaign. Again, a lot of work. And just very Fantastic Four-y. It doesn't follow like a specific storyline. It's actually a storyline. The plot is made by Design Hacker. As best I know, I can't think of any comics that do it. And it's just, he's obviously a very big. They are obviously a very big Fantastic Four fan, because it's very Fantastic Four-y. Love it. So yeah, go for that one. Did I do any others? I think is Civil War technically a campaign? I wouldn't say so. No. So they're the ones I've done. There are others. Let me have a quick look. There are others. Infinity Gauntlet, which I'm not going to do because, no offense to the creator of the Infinity Gauntlet campaign, but I'm sick to death of the Infinity Gauntlet and everything to do with it. So there's another one called Red Dawn, but it doesn't actually have any like campaign cards and stuff. It's basically it uses cards from the actual or the sets, the actual released products and stuff. It looks kind of interesting. It's got an actual clock. It's got a timer element that I think is pretty interesting. So I'll check that one out. We'll see how that goes. It's in the queue. Oh, there's also Ultron Imperative, which again uses a mix of official release and custom release stuff, which is pretty sweet. I quite like this one. So this is also in the queue. Yeah, a bit of work has been gone into this one as well. I don't know who did it. It doesn't say who did it. Surely it says somewhere. Oh, it's Epic. There you go. So yeah, I think Ultron Imperative might be the next one when I do the campaigns. Yeah. So Red Dawn and Ultron Imperative. I might give those a go. And there's a whole bunch of other ones. You know, there's actually FFG themselves did a competition type thing where you could submit your campaigns and stuff. So there's a whole bunch of those ones as well. The campaign content, Crimson Cow and Going Viral, and I don't know, there's a couple of other ones there. What If, I think, was one of them. So yeah, there's a heap out there. The custom content out here, it's just amazing. I know I've said this before, but it just blows me away. Just the amount of creativity out here. It really is awesome stuff, and it's well worth checking out. It's just if you want some custom stuff, if you've gone through all the official stuff and you're bored, hit the custom stuff. You can't go wrong. It's really cool. So much talent. They're currently actually going through right now the custom, sort of like the. I hesitate to call them the leaders, but I guess some of the more active, well-known people in the community are going through a new round of certification. So they have a thing where they what is it? What do they call it? Council. That's what it is. Council approved. And they're going through that at the moment. So past council approved stuff is like Angela, Batman, what do we got here? Daredevil, things like that, right? So things that where the community have basically approved that hero or villain or whatever the case may be as something that they would deem worthy to be officially released by FFG. So it's the theme, the mechanics, the quality of the cards. It should be, in their mind, an actual official release, and is now printed out. No more changes are going to be made. It's good. Do it. So they're going through a current round with that as well. My good friend ES is in this current round of one of the things. He's scenario, villain scenario, Gorilla Grodd is up for voting. I've put in my votes, and Gorilla Grodd's actually going to be the next one that I do. So Gorilla Grodd on the next episode, and there's also some other stuff as well. Oh, Power Girl. Power Girl's in there as well. You all know how much I love Power Girl. She was awesome. I hope she wins for the heroes. She really was good. So Power Girl by McBobber. Yeah. So, but anyway, that's War of the Realms. Next episode will be Gorilla Grodd scenario, villain scenario. I hear it's tough. I hear it's pretty tough from what I've read on here. So, very excited to see that. But yeah, that's it. Thanks again to Jamie Dude for creating War of the Realms and for interacting with me with my questions. So I really appreciate that. And thanks to you for watching. I really appreciate that as well. Again, I apologise about the sound, but even with the aircon on, I'm still sweating. Like, it's ridiculous. So yeah, I apologise for that. But I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, please look after yourselves and look after each other. It's vital. You can't play Marvel Champions unless you look after yourself. How's that? Right? And there's people out there that, you know, they may not say anything, but they might be having a rough trot. And so, you know, if you can just reach out and just check just how people are going, it'll make their day. I assure you. What does it do? It takes a couple of minutes. It's like, you know, hey, how you doing? And, you know, and then go off and have a beer. You know, spend some time or something. It's up to you. But also, look after yourselves. Thank you very much for watching. Take care and see you in the next episode. Thanks. Bye.